Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next movie reaction, this time Wonder Woman 1984. Directed by Patty Jenkins. She did the first Wonder Woman, which I really enjoyed. So, little backstory. I was going to see this when it first came out. I was super interested because I really loved Gal Gadot's performance. I really loved how she was this, battle-hardened warrior in her first appearance in Batman vs. Superman. And I just loved how we kind of started out in, we got her origin story and saw her grow into that role in the first Wonder Woman, also directed by Patty Jenkins. So I was like really hyped to see this movie. And then because they're going to bring in Cheetah, and I know Wonder Woman has like a new getup. She has like wings and stuff. And I was actually really interested in seeing, more of Wonder Woman's, the Rogues Gallery and what else she has to offer, because I'm not very familiar with Wonder Woman. I've seen the Wonder Woman animated movies, from the DC animated universe, and I thought that was really good, and also thought the Wonder Woman movie was really good too. I didn't see the Linda Carter stuff, so all I really have to go off of in terms of Wonder Woman is my love for the character from the DC animated universe, as well as the character Zack Snyder brought to the big screen. So, things I've heard about the movie, I guess I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. I heard this movie's not good. Don't know if that's true or not, because I don't want to have other people's opinions kind of shape my own. But, like I said, I did want to see this, but then all of a sudden, there was like pictures of like Steve Trevor, he's back somehow. And then I'm like, And then I just hear from people that it's kind of like, people said if you liked Wonder Woman before, this character seems almost different, like it's a completely different character. So I don't know about that. And they say it's not as action heavy, and it's not as, which I'm not too disappointed about that, just because Wonder Woman doesn't have to be a badass, you know what I mean? She can also just be a symbol, an icon, kind of like what we've seen in Zack Snyder's Justice League, where she told the little girl you can be whatever you want to be, like more of those small moments. I love that. So yeah, why is Chris Pine back? And I heard that there's like something that happens in the movie that's kind of controversial, like Steve Trevor is inside someone else's body or something. And I don't know. I mean, I kept hearing some things about this movie, so I don't want to let that like taint my judgment or anything like that, or my opinion on this movie. But I'm just going to be completely honest. If something really does rub me the wrong way, don't be upset if I just react to it accordingly. But because it's Gal Gadot, because it's Wonder Woman, because it's still set in the DC extended universe, whatever it is at this point, I'm still going to give it 100% chance, a fair chance I should say, and see what this movie has to offer. But yes, so yeah, and also people think that after this movie there's not going to be a Wonder Woman 3, because people think Patty Jenkins botched this pretty hard. So I'm really interested to see like why what happened here. It's 2.5 hours. It's not epic. Like people always say this movie is like people say the first Wonder Woman is good, and Wonder Woman's action scenes in Zack Snyder's movies are good, but people never give this movie any credit. So I'm like, oh shit, this movie must do something. So I don't know. We're gonna stop yapping. We're gonna hop into this movie. But before I do, I want to remind you guys that I do have a Patreon. So if you want to see this movie with me in its entirety, it is available right now. Links are in the description down below, or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. And of course, share it with your friends. Helps me, helps you, helps the channel grow. All that good stuff. Yeah. So let's just do this, guys. I'm a little eager and a little curious and a little scared, but yeah. All right, here we go, guys. It's like American Gladiators, basically. This is cool though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So I want to see more of her training, because we just kind of got like those quick flashes in Wonder Woman. Is she gonna jump and catch the horse? But would this be considered cheating though? Is the thing. What the hell? Why?
You took the short path.
Yeah.
You cheated, Diana. That is the truth. You cannot be the winner because you are not ready to win.
Sir, are you all right?
This isn't real, right? This is like a TV show.
Who exactly even stopped this crime? If the story around here is to be believed, it wasn't the police. Who is this woman? And where did she come from?
Excuse me. Are you waiting for someone?
No, just me.
That's embarrassing. Wouldn't you have asked this before you sat her down? Okay, so she doesn't have her life completely together. Guessing she's the villain.
Barbara Minerva, geology, gemology, lithology, and part-time cryptozoologist.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, it's his heels. You know, it's stupid. I don't know why I was gonna wear heels. Scientists don't wear heels.
Sometimes we do.
Right.
Have a nice day.
But those are cool. I like those. I can't imagine this is worth any more than $75. What do you think?
Fakes aren't my forte, but let me see. Place upon the object held. But one great wish.
You read Latin?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a lucky charm or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Can you imagine?
If only.
And is she gonna wish to be
Good.
as powerful
Thank
as
you.
Wonder Woman so she can be the bad
That's
guy?
okay.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
What a question to ask. Have you?
A long, long time ago. You?
So many times. Yeah. All the time.
I don't even know how Cheetah becomes Cheetah. What happens? She's bitten by a radioactive cheetah? I want to be just as strong as Diana. As fast as a cheetah. Here we go.
To be like Diana. Special.
Ferocious like a cat.
Mr. Lord is considering becoming a friend of the Smithsonian at the partner level.
Maxwell Lord?
And apparently we share a passion for gemology.
Okay.
Hey, we do.
I'll leave you to it.
Mr. Lord took a tour of the entire Smithsonian while considering partnership, and guess what he decided to do? Give his entire donation to our department.
Couldn't be because he wants to control everything that's happening here.
Where's the pool, Daddy?
It's not done yet, buddy. You just have to be patient. I told you, the pool, the helicopter, you'll have it all. You'll see. Everyone will.
Damn, look at that dress.
Dr. Minerva. You look breathtaking.
Thank you.
God, it's so loud in here.
Let's go somewhere more quiet.
Can we go somewhere? Just me and you?
Yes.
Damn.
Wow, look at all of this.
Okay, can you at least pretend to be interested in her?
What is that?
It's nothing special, really.
Why'd you call attention to it? If you're gonna steal it, just steal it.
Diana,
Excuse me, I don't even know you, so please stop following me.
I wish we had more time.
Why did you say that?
I can save today, but you can save the world.
This is weird. I don't know if I like it.
He's got it. No, I like him.
He's great, but all I see is you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
One great wish. I've been waiting. I I wish to be you, the dream stone itself.
About that stone, the citrine one. Do you have it?
I let him borrow it.
What? Do you know where he took it?
No, I have no idea.
I'll tell you what we find out. Let's go. This is too powerful for Maxwell Lord. We need to find this guy.
The old digging it out of the trash routine, eh?
If his date's right, he's going to Cairo.
My father hid the mascara from the world, and I've been trying to learn how we did it.
Did what?
What is
Made
she
something
doing?
Invisible. And in 50 years, I've only done it once.
Well, that explains the invisible jet. All right, we got some interesting stuff going on. Is she gonna start leaping?
Slow down, sexy.
Is it that same guy?
I'd rather not have anything to do with someone like you. I'd rather you stop harassing people.
Ooh. I want to see her nails grow. Is that what's gonna happen? That'd be so cool. Nice. Oof. She gonna pounce on him like a cheetah?
That was him. That was Maxwell Lord. I got this.
What? Diana!
It's the first time she's ever been shot.
Max Lord, you're putting yourself and everyone else in grave danger. I need you to give me the stone.
There's always kids playing in the middle of the road during these scenes. Always. Always. Jesus.
The god of lies. He's been called by many names, but if he's the one who empowered that stone, there has to be a trick.
It corrupts you. It's probably what's gonna happen to her.
Diana, your powers.
That's why she was shot and was bleeding. Interesting.
Maybe it's him. He's become it somehow.
How would that happen? If we destroy him, all the wishes go back.
There has to be a better way. No.
He's gonna wish for like a better father or something.
Come sit down with Daddy.
Wonder what that'll do.
I'll be right back.
So everyone's wishes are destroying the world.
You're all that I've wanted for so long. You're the only joy I've had or even asked for.
I'm not sure we have a choice.
I do have a choice. And I can't give you up. I can't. So I won't.
So you'd rather have Steve hijack this random guy's body that's like against his will? Like what? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this storyline at all.
Incredible.
I mean, I like Steve's like position on the whole thing, but like as a whole,
What's that?
The armor of an ancient Amazon warrior. One of our greatest. Her name was Asteria. She was our greatest warrior. My people gave up all of their armor to make her one suit strong enough to take on the whole world. I searched for her. All I could find was her armor.
where'd you find it though?
What's this? Global broadcast satellite. Top secret program that enables us to override any broadcast system in the world.
I need immediate access to this satellite and a chopper to get me there.
Yes, sir. Right away.
That's cool. That Zack Snyder shot. That was cool. See, I like this.
Well, I'm handling it beautifully. Go. Run!
Everyone stand down. Nobody hurts her.
If you go after Max Lord or hurt him in any way, I will destroy you.
What did you think you were gonna do? She's super powered, you fuck.
I had a great life, and you only made it better. The world needs you.
I can't say goodbye. I can't say goodbye.
I'll always love you, Diana, no matter where I am.
I love you.
Ooh, is she gonna fly?
It's easy. It's only wind and air.
This is a good scene. I like this.
I'm here to change your life. All you have to do is make a wish.
No shit. Oh shit. Okay, we are gonna see her like that. Damn, he's fucking up the armor.
You renounced your wish.
I had to, and so do you.
I know you're in there. Please, please renounce your wish. It's over. Never.
Damn.
I'm so sorry.
Kitty got fried. Hope that's not the end for her. Hopefully she gets away or something. They maybe leave an opening for a sequel down the line for her to return.
Why are you doing this? Don't you have enough?
Why not more? Why not wish for more?
But they don't know what you're taking from them.
I'm a forgiving man! You can have it all! You just have to want it!
Oh, this is from Batman vs. Superman.
This world was a beautiful place. You must be the hero.
Good music choice. And it's perfect to complement the scene, A Beautiful Lie.
Do you see the truth?
Take it back.
That's my wish!
So what happens? Does he like be destroyed? Because he is the Rock now. The Rock. He's the thing. The thing. he's the whatever. Oh, damn it. I mean, I like this moment. This guy was such a prick, though. How's this gonna end? What's the cliffhanger gonna be? There's gonna be a third one, right?
It's wonderful. It's so
Aren't those the clothes that Steve said earlier? It's like, who would wear this? Diana.
Like your
Outfit.
outfit.
You just made my day.
I like this.
Happy holidays. See you around.
That was a nice moment. I like that. A lot, actually. Okay, guys, so that was Wonder Woman 1984, and to be honest, I'm very split on the movie. I'm trying to figure out why it was set in 1984, because other than the aesthetic, like stylistically, it looked great, like with the vibrant colors and just the setting was great, but there wasn't really any much like 80s music. They didn't really take advantage of the time period, which is why I thought it was set in the 80s. But I think they needed to rewrite the script. Because I kept trying to think why there was like a disconnect when Steve came back and all of a sudden he's in awe when the tables are turned and now he's the fish out of water. You know, the complete 180 from the first Wonder Woman where Diana was the fish out of water when she was visiting London for the first time. So Steve was like in awe when he saw an escalator and fireworks, but those things have been around for a while, so I don't understand why he was so enamored or like in shock of why these things exist or how these things exist. It just felt very strange. And the thing is with the whole storyline between Diana and Steve, I'm going to keep using Steve in air quotes because I think the whole storyline of Steve taking over some guy's body or just being in the body of some random person and Diana just falls in love with Steve again. I felt like that storyline just could have been completely axed from the movie. I mean, I get where it was going and why it was there. You know, Diana lost the love of her life, you know, in a sacrificial moment for, you know, the betterment of mankind. You know, they did save the world there. It wasn't for nothing. But here, it just felt like this movie takes place in an isolated reality where characters are just acting strange. Like, Steve didn't act in character. Even when he came back, I'm like, why? He just didn't act like how I expected him to act. And same thing with Diana, too. It just felt like she was just very selfish in this movie. I don't know if that's just me, but I get where she's coming from, where she's emotionally vulnerable. And the fact that we get this parallel with her and an emotionally vulnerable Barbara. I don't remember her last name, but she plays Cheetah. And I love the parallel between the two, how they're both alone in their own sense, but, you know, obviously one is good and one turns bad, etc., etc. But I feel like this movie could have just been called Cheetah or something like that, because I felt like Kristen Wiig's character was better. Her storyline was better than Diana's storyline for the majority of the movie. Actually, yeah, for the majority of the movie. And it's funny because when the movie started, I was like, oh no, she's one of those characters, the bumbling idiots that no one cares about and is just overlooked. And the whole thing about her character being constantly overlooked and being bullied by museum staff members is just laughable to me, just because why? That doesn't make any sense. Why would, I mean, I get that she's kind of meek and, you know, introverted, but why is she constantly being bullied? Why is she so over the top, you know, pathetic? And I get it, it's supposed to be like the stark contrast between her and the overly confident and powerful and strong-willed Diana. I get that, but I felt like they did Diana's character a disservice by doing the whole Steve is back and another guy's body routine, because you know they were physically intimate, and that's just strange and it's creepy. I won't say anything more about that, but I just was not into that storyline at all. So for the majority of for the chunk of the movie, I was just not in it. My heart wasn't in it. I wasn't in it. I was just kind of like checked out. I was like, every time they're on screen, kind of sharing a thing, like an emotional moment. Like I get what they're going for, but overall I'm just kept thinking it's like this doesn't feel earned. Because Steve's exit in the first movie, his death, his sacrifice, it meant something. And then all of a sudden he's just back. I didn't like that, but I did like the fact that Diana used his words about how he was able to fly planes and how she likened that to being able to fly, you know what I mean? And speaking of that, that's another thing that kind of felt inconsistent because I don't think she's able to fly in modern day. I don't think that's ever been established. And the thing that all of a sudden now she knows how to like turn things invisible when the entire first movie was based around her sneaking around. There's things that just happened in this movie just to happen that I was just not a fan of. Almost as if they want to just keep moving away. Because I know Warner Brothers. I know them and Zack Snyder. They're at odds with one another. I know they want to branch away from his vision of the character. Because during this movie, I just realized hardly any action, hardly any like visuals or really neat action set pieces that, you know, Snyder really captured with Wonder Woman and the Amazonians. I mean, they had that neat little game at the beginning, that obstacle, the trials or whatever, the Olympics, whatever's going on there. That was cool. And you know, Diana, she learned a lesson. You know, basically, cheaters never win. And then, you know what I mean? By the end of the movie, it just felt like Diana didn't really learn anything. You know what I mean? It just felt like Diana was just a very weak-willed character until she wasn't. You know? It's just kind of like, it felt strange that she was like convincing everybody to renounce their wishes as if everybody was just wishing for something evil. Like, what if someone legitimately had a good wish? Like, what if I wanted to cure someone that I know of, that I love, of like a terminally ill disease? You know what I mean? So it's just very strange how they kind of they want you to think a certain way just so the story can work. But overall, I mean, I would have preferred if this movie was more focused on Kristen Wiig's character, even if she was over the top. But as cheesy as it all was, I enjoyed more of that and less of the Diana and Steve stuff. I mean, for the action scenes that we got, they're okay. I mean, I like the stuff at the end when we saw Cheetah in her prime form. You know, even though it doesn't make sense that she wished to be an apex predator and she came out at Cheetah. Because cheetahs aren't really apex predators. They usually get fucked around by lions and shit like that. But, yeah. This movie was interesting. Max Lord was something. He was definitely something. By the end of the film, I enjoyed the moment that he shared with his son, even though he was a dick for the entire film. Yeah, the only thing I just really wished was they just had this movie was too different. You know what I mean? If you liked the first Wonder Woman and then you watch this, it almost feels like they're two different movies. Like they're just like one's a very Zack Snyder-ish movie, even though it was directed by Patty Jenkins. Then this one just feels like a completely different movie. It doesn't have her theme in it, really. They had it at the beginning and then kind of towards the end. And they had some musical stings that kind of reminded us of other things from Batman vs. Superman, like the moment where Diana makes her speech to Maxwell Lord to convince him to have everybody renounce their wishes. They did the whole Beautiful Lie remix, which I really, really love. It's such a beautiful piece of music. But in the back of my mind, I kept thinking of, why did you say that name? You know what I mean? So, I mean, this movie is like, you know, I'm conflicted. The second half is when it really amped up, you know, in terms of excitement. But the first half, like the first half of the first half, or half of the first half, I wasn't really into just because it was Diana and Steve when I really just wanted it to be about Barbara and her transformation. Because I felt like her story was way more interesting. I'm just going to be flat out and say it. I thought this was her movie. But I did, at the end of it, really liked seeing Diana in her like all gold armor with the wings. That's cool. I really like to see her fly too. So there was a lot of stuff I liked. Again, there was a lot of stuff I didn't like. But overall, I thought this movie was just okay. It's not even the worst DCEU movie. I still think Suicide Squad is the worst. But this is probably second worst. if I just had to throw it out there, I still think the first Wonder Woman's better than this, and I think Zack Snyder handled the character a lot better than this. This is probably the worst movie with Wonder Woman in it. But yeah, I think I'll just leave it there. I could do like a rankings if you guys want, but sorry if I was a little too harsh on the film. But this was very, very jarring. It's very different. So sorry if I disappointed you guys with my opinion, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I do want to know what happens next. There was no real like hook for a sequel, but I know a lot of people campaigned they wanted Zack Snyder to do Wonder Woman 3, but with his relationship with Warner Brothers completely strained at the moment, I doubt that'll happen, which is fine. It's okay if they want to do Wonder Woman 3 with someone else or with Patty Jenkins again. Maybe she'll learn from this, from the reception, because I think a lot of people did not like this. I can kind of see why, because if you were introduced to Wonder Woman in BVS as a battle-hardened warrior that was just really cool, stole the show, then you see Wonder Woman, her origin story, which was really cool, she stole the show, and then you see this, and you're just kind of like, oh, it's supposed to be a character story, but just like a not very interesting one. You know what I mean? Then it would be kind of disappointing, I would say. But was I disappointed? A little bit. Just because I expected this movie to be something else, and it felt like they did everything in their power to avoid an action scene, to avoid any Zack Snyder-ish stuff. Even though it's crazy because it has Zack Snyder's name as a producer in it. So I don't know. It just felt like this was the movie they decided to completely steer Wonder Woman in a completely new direction, and it backfired. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. That's how I feel that's where I feel that Wonder Woman is right now in the DCEU. I feel like she's directionless. I feel like Zack Snyder had a plan for her, and DC is just like, no more Zack Snyder. Let's do something else. And then it fails, and then whatever. So yeah, that's my review. That's my reaction. If you guys enjoyed it, say you guys want to watch this movie with me in its entirety. If you want, I don't know if you guys are triggered or not by my opinions, but that option is available. I do have links over on my Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next. Subscribe if you haven't already, it's free, and of course share it with your friends. It helps me, helps you, helps the channel grow. And I'll see you guys next time in the next movie reaction, which I think in this moment of time is probably gonna be Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead, since that's coming out really soon. Tonight, actually. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys next time in the next movie reaction. I'll see you guys next time, and adios. Bye, guys.